Okay, we have the first row done, so double check it to make sure it's all correct, and then if it's not, fix it. Okay, and then do the second row, which I'll do in just a moment. Okay, I've got the first row done. I got my yarns just hanging around. Now I need to do my second row. So I bring my pattern where I can see it. So I need to, let's see, 71 is a black. So I need to do one stitch of 71. Let me get in and show you how I'm doing it, okay? Hang on, Romy. Let me get this set up. Alright, so what I'm doing is I just did the black, and I'm bringing the purple up between the first stitch and the second, and I need to stitch 2 stitches. So see how I go past 1, 2, then this comes down between the stitches, between the 2 needles. Then I need 1 of black, okay, now at this point I'm going to need another spool of black because I didn't account for this one. So I pull out my skein of black and I rewind it, and I make a butter. I pull out a length of from the other end, and this one I'm not going to need a whole lot because it's only 1 stitch following. And to do a butterfly, I just hold it down like that with my fingers extended and just wrap my yarn around my fingers. And this is the butterfly wrap. Okay, you get a couple like that, a couple rounds like that. Then I'm holding it fairly tight because I don't want it to. I'm pushing off the yarn. I'm holding the thread, the loose thread backwards, and then I'm wrapping it around the loops in the center where the cross is. Okay, and then I will cut it. And wrap up to the end. And then I tuck it in the last wrap. And that did not tuck very well. Now you don't want it real tight because you want to be able to pull this out, okay? And now, back to this, okay? So I got to come up, here's the purple one, and the next one I can't quite see yet, but I know it's there, so I'm coming up between the purple one, and now I'm only doing, I want to make sure I'm coming up between the purple one. Okay, there's the purple one right there. Okay, so I'm coming up between the purple one. I'm coming back down because I only want 1 stitch done in black. Okay, then I bring up a light purple which is right here. Now, at this point, you have to wrap this purple one. So what you're going to do is, let me back up a little so you can see my hands. Alright, now this is the black you just put down. Right? And this is the purple you're going to pick up. See how this one is going in this direction? The purple is here. You want to cross them like that, and then continue with the purple. Okay, and the purple we want to do till 55, which is right here. Alright, now this mark here is not right, so I'm just going to extend that one. Now that's going to come out. I'm not going to leave that there. I'm not going to stitch that. Okay, so I'm going to stitch slowly. Okay, now this is the stitch that has the brown. Okay, it's centered. It's centered on the needle. So I'm going to take the brown out. Where is it? Yes, I'm going to... and hook the purple, and I'm going to have to cross the purple with the black, which is the next color coming up, and just cross it like that. Now the brown I still have to take out. It was being a butt, so I'm going to take it out afterwards. Okay, going to do one stitch in black, pick up my white. You're going to cross it. And I'm going to cross it and come up. I'm doing 2 stitches in white, so there's 1 and there's 2, and I'm stopping in between the 2. I'm coming down, then I'm picking up the black, and I'm crossing it. The reason you're crossing it is so you don't have holes that you have to repair later. Okay, going 1 stitch, then I'm picking up the light purple. Is it light purple? No, the dark purple. Just follow the colors on your pattern. Okay, gonna cross it. See how it's like that right now, right at the beginning? You're gonna come this way and bring and cross it. And I'm going 2 stitches with this color. I'm stopping in between the 2, and I'm picking up a black, and I'm coming down, and I'm crossing, and I'm doing 1 stitch of black, picking up the light purple, crossing it, and now I'm going to be doing up to 35, which is right here. Okay. And what you can do is, I'm wrapping it around the, so I can see it and not have to take it out like I do there. Okay, so I go around until there, and I pick up the black, I cross it, I do one stitch of black, okay, and cross the purple, do two of the purple, pick up the black, do one, and pick up the light purple, and this goes to 22, which is the second to the last one. Okay, and you're gonna cross it, and knit it. Okay, now what I want to do, I want to double check to make sure I did that row correctly, because it's only like one stitch here and one stitch there. It's really easy to get it wrong, and I'll show you how I fix it. Let me get you where you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I just needed the third row, so there's one black, purple, okay, this stitch, so this is 30, alright, okay, 28, this one should be black, so I unstitch it, take that purple out of there, and unstitch this, and this one is supposed to be black, so I pull the stitch out, and I'm using my tool to stitch it, and I'm pulling it. Now this one is supposed to be the dark purple, I messed this up royally. Just detangling it a little bit. When you're having one or two stitches to change and use just the carriage, it is probably easier to do the row by hand. So I'll do my next row by hand. and show you what I'm referring to. Okay. Here's I'm going to redo this one to get rid of this bubble. Okay. So I'm going to do this one by hand. I'm just taking it apart and making sure everything is what it's supposed to be. Okay. Okay, I need another black. What I like about when I rewind, I can access the skein from both ends. And then I'll just rewind, because I'm not going to need a whole lot of this particular section. Because this is only the outline of the edge of the square. Whoops. I'm going to just tuck the end in. And not tight, just snugging it. Okay. So this okay, so 28 is supposed to be black. Okay, so that one is 1/3 right, so we're right. Okay. So that one gets crossed. Undo this. I got two skeins coming from this end. This one is 28 is a black. Now when you're using the tool, you want to make sure the tool stays on top of the stitch, the thread that you're pushing in. Okay. Now the white. Okay, so 5, oops, Yeah. Row 3, 34 is supposed to be black, not 35. So undo this one. Okay, redo. Okay, this is 35 is black. Cross my black with my purple. I'm going to knit one stitch of the black and then cross my black with the white and knit 2 stitches with that, snugging up the black. And then cross the black with the white, do 1 stitch, cross the black with the purple, which this purple is not supposed to be there, so undo that, and cross, and 2 stitches of the purple, snug it down, cross it with the black. Wait a minute. Yeah, that one I've already done. So that will be crossed. Okay. I think we're back on track here. Let me... Where's my... Oh, there's one. And I've got a small skein here. This is what I got left of my black. So I'm just going to attach it to there. And then let that hang. Okay. Now, I'm going to do this, the next row by hand, so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. So, getting ready to do row 4. Alright, so I want 1 stitch of black, cross it with the purple, 5 stitches of the light purple, cross it with the black, 1 stitch of black, cross it with the purple, three stitches of purple, cross with the black. Now because my white is over here on its own, I have to untangle it. Which if you have them just hanging like these are, they don't get that tangled. But I don't have it. So just tuck that in and see if it'll hold. Okay. So just make sure it's untangled. So I have a couple long ones that aren't just hanging. Okay, so now I need 3 stitches of white. Now, if you're not sure if you're given enough at this end, what I do a lot, I'll take something and I'll put it in the back. In this case it's a weight, and I just knit to the back. I just push it back to the, and then my stitches are all the same size. Okay, cross it with the black. Do, whoop, 1, 2, 3. Aha, I know what I did wrong. Got to cross it with the black. And now I want to do 3. 1, 2, 3. Cross it with the black. Do 1. Cross it with the purple. And do 1, 2. See how now they're all the same size? Now if my sections of colors were larger, I would just use the, oops, wait a minute. This one stops at 46. As I was saying, if my colors were larger, I would do it with the machine, with the cartridge. Okay, now remember, I got to take that one out. So the purple gets 3. And this black gets 1. This one is a straight up and down one. Okay, and this white this is the end, that's why I'm not taking that one. Gets 2. Three. Okay, now I'm going to take this brown out because I didn't. Okay. My marker didn't work out too well. Okay. Alright, so I did my white. Now I need to do, excuse me. I got my white. I want to cross it with my black. And do 1 black. Cross it with the purple. And I do this until 66. So that one's going to be a black. Okay. Oh. 66. Cross it with a black one. Do 1. Cross it with a purple. And these did not stitch the first time, so go ahead and stitch them. And I just pulled out a stitch. But I'm not putting any pressure on the yarn, so it's not, the stitch isn't going to go anywhere. So I pick up my purple, cross it with my black. See, it's making like an X. You have an X, and then see, then stitch 1, snug down the black, and cross it with the black. Now this one on the black is just black all the way up. Okay. Okay, that, now make sure you change your row counter. because that's row 4. Now row 5 is 1, cross it with the purple, 1, 2, 3, and 67, cross it with the black, 1, cross it with the, see, when this goes back that way, it'll be crossed, okay? And this one will be, once you do a little bit of it, you'll get to see the pattern, because you know what it's going, you know what it's looking like. It's going to be the tumbling blocks. Okay, see, now this is going to be black. Cross and pick up the black. Cross and pick up the white. Cross and pick up the black. So this black, this black, this black, and this black is just straight up. And the others areas are making the triangle. Now this is just the first row we're doing, so now this one's just straight up. So it's 1, 2, 3, increase 1, pick up the black, and 1 stitch, pick up the purple, light purple, do 1, excuse me. Now that's got to be black because we're doing the edgings. Crossing it with the next color, which is the white. Whoops. Didn't notice the latch was not in the right spot. Okay, crossing it with the black. Crossing it with the purple. Crossing it with the black. Now I need another purple. And cross it with the black. Excuse me. Only 1 black. Crossing it with the next row. Make sure you cross it. Crossing it. This one's crossing it with the black. It looks like spaghetti, but it's not that bad. And if you take the time while you're doing it, which I didn't, it doesn't tangle all that much. But the main reason it's tangling is I have black down there that's not hanging, it's sitting on the floor, so it can't move around freely. And that's the one that's tangling it all up. Okay. Cross it with the black. See, it's crossed. Crossing it with the white. See how I'm pulling it out? Give me a few more strands. Excuse me. Crossing it. Whoop, don't get carried away. Black is only one strip. Pick up the light color. This one is a triangle. Crossing it with the dark, with the black rather. One stitch. Picking up the dark purple. Now this black is straight up and down. Crossing it with that one. And then picking up the white. So I say it doesn't really tangle if you're just hanging. Crossing with the black. Picking up the purple. Excuse me. Oop, that's supposed to be black. Oops. Gotta make sure you get the yarn in the right spot. Crossing it with the purple. Straight up and down. Crossing with the purple. And just follow this throughout for the pattern. Now I'm going to go ahead and, now if you find it bubbling like that, just give it a tug. Okay. And if you end up with any stitches, open stitches, later, like here I have an open one, because I didn't cross it. I'm just taking this out. What you can do is take a piece of yarn and pull it in. Like I'll take one of these I'll take a purple and use a needle and just stitch it in to close it. When you haven't done it in a while, you have to kind of make sure that it crosses. See, there's the cross. So when it comes back this way, it's going to be crossed. You don't want to let out so much that it touches the floor. Okay, cross. Stitch one. And now just want to make sure that it's in the right spot. There we go. Cross. Lay down. Get rid of that one. Now cross. And cross. vertical, cross, dark color, cross. And you gotta make sure it crosses, okay? If you're not sure, just cross it again. Okay, and it's a little bit cross. These are the kind I like better. The ones cut from foam. Okay, cross. Cross. Vertical. Cross. Cross. Okay, now I'll go ahead and finish the rest of this off camera. And I'll be back when I have enough to show you what it looks like. Okay, the black. I want to make sure it's going to cross when you go to use it again. So that'll be there, now it'll be there. One black, cross, cross, and again. Alright, I'll be back